Let's go. How's everybody doing? Good morning, everyone. This is Cliff, Curry Custom Cutlery. It's Tuesday live stream. Let's go. Let me get my laptop set up. We'll get everybody fired up. And see how things are going to go for us today while we're getting warmed up. Make sure the camera's working good. Yeah, looking like we're working good. And then I'll send the links out to everybody. Perfect. System updates, just what I need. I was working on my buck tool here a little bit. I think we're going to get it upgraded soon enough. And we had to just let some people trickle in here for a little bit, and then we'll get going. Give a proper introduction here in a minute. Nice. Yeah, we've had a lot going on. Tons going on. And as usual, I'm starting out my day, my Tuesday day, cleaning up my shop. That's what I like to do first thing on Tuesdays when you guys come in. Holy cow, we only got 14 people in here. What's going on, everybody? Sorry, I wasn't actually feeling like I was going to do it today, and I didn't think I had enough, but then I found some more work to do, and I know people really enjoy this live stream. I don't mind it because I'm already doing the work. You guys actually help kind of keep me company, and I enjoy that more than anything, so thank you. Looks like we got our first customer coming in as well. Always exciting. Somewhere out there, there's a customer, I promise. Just getting set up. Still having my morning protein drink. Started having one of these in the morning, the Slate 42 gram. Oh, I know who this is. This is one of our favorite people. Okay, be cool, be cool. Here she comes. Everybody be cool. What is going on, girl?
Too much.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who we got? Who we working with today?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Big man, other big man, a third big man.
We're live streaming, by the way. Thank you. Service. Service, please.
That was an accident.
That's all right. So for those that don't know, we have a local sushi restaurant, and they have given me the honor of trusting and respecting me enough to let me take care of all the sushi knives in the restaurant. Either that or they're just lazy.
Probably a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Let's see if this shows up. Some of these are just such a fine finish on them that I think they don't want to take the risk of scuffing them up. Or
No.
a couple of them are, well, Kikuichis and others. You can tell she knows the drill because she's already unwrapping them. She knows how much I hate the saran wrap and everything else. Let's go ahead and I'll take you guys back We'll get you set up here in the boy in the plastic bubble zone here. That has been working great, by the way, for those that are curious. I sealed this area in with plastic, and then we have dust extraction. And then I can clean it out, but that way the dust doesn't mitigate to everywhere else around or travel to all the other places. So let's take these one at a time for her and them. Nice to see you. You okay with being on my live stream?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
You know, it's kind of gotten out of control.
Why?
Well, I've never done anything on Instagram, but the videos have started to get traction. By the minute, you can watch people starting to follow me. We have like 8,000 followers now.
That's so exciting.
It is like super, like, what's going on? Why are all these people? It's super fun.
You're getting popular.
It's very popular times. So hold you guys' questions if you can, or I'll try and read them off the phone, because of course the laptop decides it wants to do a software update exactly when I need it to be just turn on and do your job kind of computer. Isn't that the way it always works?
Yes, it is.
All right.
And you need it the most.
Right? Just need you to turn on. Oh, it's rebooting now. All right, so let me check the scorecard here. Live chat, all messages are visible. Keone! Yep, and we got I got a package. For those that don't know, Keone's the guy that's been bringing me all these awesome project pocket knives. Here's his contact info. I'll link it below. And feel free to link your info in the chat as well, if you'd like to, please. And because I can't hold that very still for everybody. And we take care of a lot of the pocket knives, and then he has live auctions. So what he's basically doing is he's feeding me all the material I could possibly ask for to do restoration videos. And it's a win-win for everybody, because then these knives become available for other people. Yep, you got it. All right, we got to get kicking here. John Jump, nice to see you, sir. And so what we got is AC's working. Yep, we're good. Hey, how can I help? Okay, very good. We're gonna have to drop them off, and it'll be probably about 30 minutes or so. And you can just put them. You can just leave them in the bag if you want. It's more than fine. Yeah, that's fine. And would you do me a favor, since I'm sharpening and walking and talking? Would you write your name and number on there? And then I'll send you a text as soon as I'm done with them. Yep, our doorbell's still broke. So I'm hearing for the squeak in the door. All right, we've got several beautiful knives. We'll try and get these. Most of these just need a little touch up. Yeah, I mean, none of them are severely, of course, they're sushi knives. And what they do is they just kind of lose that little bit of bite that the guys are looking for. I'm not going to do each one of these, in depth like it's a tutorial, but I will talk while I'm working. So this knife has no scratches on it at all, even though it's a work knife. And so if you ever feel like what will happen is when this is tilted down, it will accumulate more dust. The more horizontal your tip of your angle is, but if you're vertical and you've got a slippery tape, it won't typically do that. But if you ever, I'm just doing this more for an example, like a reference kind of thing. If you ever feel the desire that you want to protect the blade, let's take some blue tape. Don't be afraid of it. Boom. and just blue tape the sides, and that little bit of tape will help stop it from ever being able to scuff it up. Light touch. Yeah, that tape didn't go where I needed it to go. Barely touch it. And because I've sharpened these before, it immediately apexes. My laptop fire up. Nope. Speaking of which, I think I'm about overdue for a little nom nom down at your place there. Get a little craving. That extra little stropping stuff I did on the leather gives it more of a polished edge, but it still leaves it with just a little bit of bite left on it. There we go. That's what the boys need. They need that little bit of a bite for their little fishy fish. Boy, do they got some good fishy fish. Yeah, it's all fresh too, huh? Really is. Do they bring you guys fresh, like bring it in fresh every day, or?
It's like every other day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So every 48 hours, you guys are getting a fresh, like right from the ocean bunch of fish.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Eventually, this thing's gonna let me have my computer back. That'd be great. There we are. Hey, there we are. Cool. And let's leave a little note here for everybody. We are live now. Sharpening. easy part for them, but they'll take all that. You want to talk about ruining a geometry of a knife. It's supposed to be just a thin little thread line, and they'll flat back the whole thing. So I just put a little micro bevel up on the edge. Micro. Beautiful piece here. Gorgeous piece. When I say belts can remove less material than whetstones, the reason why I can say that is because I don't know the whetstone method where they're doing this and then they feel the burr and then they keep doing this. When I do this and I see the little apex come all the way across the end, I stop. So you can visually see the second the two surfaces come together. Even though you hear noise, we're not actually grinding hardly any material. They're just the two surfaces are touching. It's just the lightest of touch because there is no chips or dings. I know that ruffles some feathers. Love it. See, all right? There we go. Looks like the stream on camera's lagging quite a little bit behind. Weird. So I went flat on the back. I'm just using it as a brush down step. And then I cut off to the front. Everybody see that on that single bevel? So I'm up on the angle, so I'm just putting a little micro bevel in. It's edge leading. And then you brush down to pull the burr back down, and then if there is any left, it'll show up in the light. Then you can just very lightly cut it back off. Do that twice and it's usually enough. Or you can pull it with a whetstone if you want to feel really good. One of the things as part of my daily reset or my weekly reset is I'll scuff that belt up lightly. There we go. Right there. You will notice a noticeable difference just by doing that. So I tested the edge, and then I cleaned my strop and reapplied fresh stropping compound. And that way you get a very repeatable result. Flat on the back of the single bevel, and then there's your bevel angle. My bevel's up in here. Primary bevel, then up onto that secondary one. Very slicey. I'm going to leave that just like that. Since it's so thin, it's extra sticky. Perfect. How often do you come with these? Once every 2 weeks?
everybody's knives together at one time.
It's a wonderful thing. That they trust me enough to. How long have we been doing this with them? Over a year, at least. Oh, we started. I mean, Carlo had been doing it for several years.
Yeah, you definitely have been doing for over a year.
I will put them over here for you. And we have the new. Actually, I'll show the boys this cool thing. We have. Everyone's probably heard about the fiberglass erasers by now, or the fiberglass pencils, and we have a whole stock of these coming. I think I ordered from the manufacturer like 1,000 of them. But what it can do is, if that shows up on camera, which it is, there's a little rust spot right there, and you go with the direction of the existing, and it's gone. That's all you gotta do. And so we got these coming into stock, super cheap, super fun. And then we have some other rust eraser products as well. Rust stock gone. And then we got these 3 to do next. I did that one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about that little brown guy over to your side there?
You did that one already.
We did?
Yeah, you did that one. Just those 3 left.
Okay, so I did that one. I did that. Okay, good. Okay, 3 more. Coming right up, boss. David, I see your comment there. You're asking about the wet grinder. And yeah, I'm not a wet grinder guy. I just think they're kind of slow. All my work and my experience has been with belts and belt machines. I'm not going to do it today, but this dev is going to need a regrind. Did we say that last time? Maybe I can blend it. This one's been blended and tapered. This looks like one we've done a thinning grind on before. JD, I saw you in there, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. HK Kirkland, the roundup is on like Donkey Kong. I'm just trying to be a little respectful to the National Sharpeners Guild, which I'll be teaching at in 3 or 4 weeks. And then we will start really promoting that event. We have the booking for the rooms. We got the tickets available. We're going to be at $650 this year. Price went up a couple bucks, but it's mostly just food costs. Same deal as always, 3 days. The event will be 3 days. Eat, learn, play. Eat, learn, play. Do that 6 times over 3 days. And what I mean by eat, learn, play is that you get full breakfast, and then there's an educational seminar, if you want to call it that, presentation. And then the rest of the time is hands-on learning. And right about the time you're done with that, it's time for lunch. And then eat, learn again, secondary presentation. Then there will be mini breakout classes, competitions, raffles, and it's all kind of, you know, my own concept of what a fun carnival good time would be. I think it's April 19th, 20th, and 21st of 2027. But follow the Western Sharpeners Facebook page for all that info. Or sign up for the newsletter as well, and I'll be posting through there. Well, they're coming out sharp today, so that's a win. I guess they always do, don't they? You know what's funny is sometimes, like, I'll go back and I'll watch my old videos and where I'll say something that I go, oh, that's really a, you know. But you don't really notice when somebody's saying something, how big of a difference it could make. Like that thing with the freshening up the leather wheel. It makes a huge difference in the final product, just how screaming sharp it gets, because the leather belt will get glazed, and then so your product sharpness, you know, your end product result is going down in its sharpness. All you have to do is just touch it up and clean it up and listen to Daddy. Just follow along, follow the bouncing ball. Oh, looks like a nice summer day out there.
It's hot out there.
Yeah. How's your dad doing?
Doing good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 all together. 8 workers. 8. Touch your tap. Oh, wait. Ooh, the customer took the. There we go. An annoying screen. I hate it. I'm glad one of us did. That was getting a little awkward.
No, I thought that's what you were trying to do.
No.
You always normally skip it.
Yeah,
So.
skip the tip. I could always skip the tip, or at least act like you're skipping the tip.
Do you have sheets that will cover these?
I do. More or less. We have our black velvet lined sheaths available at currycustomcutlery.com.
They're good ones.
And we'll measure them to length. Give them the old claw. Cut them to custom size. Yeah, the videos have been going crazy. There we go.
Thank you.
And one more. You surviving the summer heat?
Really?
Yeah. You know, it's been kind of nice. It's been actually a little rainy. You know, at least up country. It rained the other day.
Yeah, not at my house.
Uh-oh.
It rains for like 5 seconds and then the sun comes out and
Yeah, then you're just like, no thank you.
the humidity takes
It's so
over.
bad. I don't know what it is. Our house, my man cave area is up in the upper part of the house, and it just absorbs all the radiation all day long.
Oh God.
And then even at nighttime, it just smells. So this one's going to be more of a
That's okay.
valley.
That one doesn't normally leave the restaurant.
But
This is like-
there's a sheet for it as well.
Thank you. It's
Yep.
like a every person knife.
Yeah, well, and that's why it looks like every person's been using it. So that one, I had to put a moderately decent sized second bevel on it just to get through the damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll do a full regrind on it next time.
Well, if you look at it, so this one is one that they normally use to make fillings like spicy hamachi
Okay.
or spicy
I
tuna.
know I'm hungry.
So they actually cut it up into smaller pieces with the front of the knife.
Okay.
And then use the back of the knife to mash it.
Got it. So
Yeah.
this is just an all-purpose hammer.
Yeah.
It's a hammer and a
Yeah.
chisel all in one.
They don't even do anything else with it.
Okay.
It's like this one will also cut smaller fish like kampachi
Yeah.
or whatever snapper they decide to get.
Yeah.
But
Well, we'll do a regrind on it if we got time. Tuesday, you know how my Tuesday mornings are. Of course, I'll stop, drop, and roll for you, but and you got here ahead of everyone else, which is perfect.
I always try to be here exactly at 10.
You know, that's exactly the way to do it. And then I do have work lined up already for the day that we're gonna go play with the boys here and get done.
Thank you.
My pleasure. But if you ever need, like, if you ever come on the off, because the other day of the week, Thursday is a little bit more chill,
Yeah.
but that's not your day, is it?
It can be. They just always ask me, like, on a Friday.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, I can take it on Tuesday.
Yeah.
If you guys really need it that bad.
That makes
So I'll
sense.
wait until Thursday. So
All right. Well, say hi to everybody. Tell them we'll come on in here at some point.
please do.
We're coming right to the kids are back to school, so it's end of summer. I'll take the family out for dinner and come see you guys.
Perfect.
Love ya.
Love you. I'll see you soon.
All right, bye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, fine.
Let me see.
I came out of the sheet.
Yeah.
It landed on the handle.
We did.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Sorry.
No. Gotta. I heard it go ding. Very light. Have a pin. What's your?
That's probably why he taped it.
Oh yeah, let's tape it. Aha!
You would think the expensive sheets would be able to hold up.
This little hole there.
Thank you.
All right, Derek. See you in a couple weeks.
I will see you soon.
All right. Woohoo. All right, what do we got? Poland's inboard, Lucas. Wool belt, huh? I mean, there's different felts. I'm talking about the thicker felt belt. A lot of machines have trouble just even with the regular Scotch-Brite or felt belts. We are going to bring back a thicker white felt belt. I think it technically is a wool belt. And so we'll have two different felt belt options, maybe a third. I'm looking at a different stropping belt option. I don't want to get ahead of myself too far. Just checking the thing there. Lisa, well, you're kind of one of the, no, just kidding. Lisa, glad you're here. You know what I mean. Come on. Lisa's a amazing sharpener. Looking forward to seeing everybody here in very soon, huh? There you go. Yeah. Safety slippers. Okay, what do we got? Interesting. Chewed up little thing. This is quite a few knives. I didn't realize the guy had this many knives in the bag. We are getting new lighting over in here too. In fact, some of it may be showing up from Amazon today. Studio lighting. Pretty cool. Pretty excited about that. Studio lighting. Yeah, we got a lot of new stuff going on, as always. But a lot of it now I have to kind of play it a little closer to my vest because there's people out there that are replicating the highest form of flattery. Taking what you do and trying to copy it instead of doing their own thing. Cubitron P120, the P120s and the Trizac A30s are back in stock. We have the other 9 boxes or 15,000 belts are all arriving today or tomorrow. You know what would be cool is if I could just make my screen blow up the stupid chat. I guess I can there. There we go. Sorry, Lisa. I'm from Alaska, so we're I can't. I'm gonna say something really stupid. You know, I don't mean nothing by it. There's actually a huge percentage of our sharpening professional. When I say professional, I mean actual sharpeners that sharpen full-time for a living. Either mobily or brick and mortar. People go out and sharpen on site. Field service, another way you could say it. It's a hard job. Interesting. This one's been ground. It doesn't look like it's been my grind. Maybe it is. Just going to try and blend that all together. There we go. Where men are men and the sheep are scared? No. You can tell I grew up in Alaska because I ain't going to finish that joke, so I don't want to get my ass kicked. When I was a kid growing up in Alaska, My best friend was one of the most athletic guys you'd ever meet. He, you know, did state championships in track, all-star basketball, baseball, just athletic monster. And I watched him get his absolute ass kicked by a girl at the Little League baseball field. She came in swinging and wailing, and took him out. Took him out. I went, oh. So much respect. None of that has anything to do with sharpening. In fact, I think ladies are more apt to be more attention detailed and focused, which is a real good thing, and safety conscious too. You don't see none of them going too edge leading into a 2-inch belt, that's for sure. Sorry guys, I can't help but cause trouble. Says the guy wearing flip-flops. Yeah. Just don't drop them, you're fine. So if you got this little you know, recurve at the heel, you can flip it upside down and then just brush it down. Check for light reflecting. Feel if it's got a crisp edge to it, and it does. And then you can strop that off on the next step. Lisa, by the way, I'm coming in on Wednesday afternoon. And we'll probably all get together and do a nice big dinner. Dennis and the guys probably try to immediately go get some barbecue. So I don't know if you guys noticed what I did. When I took these out of the sheaths, I inspected them, looking for damage. Hey there.
Hi.
Hi.
I am working at Bobby's and the toilet is broken. Can I use the toilet?
Of course. And no water on that side. So I inspected them while I was taking them out of their sheaths, and then I put the sheaths down at the finish line. So everything is cleared, so the workspace is cleared, and then I just go leapfrog, down, bam, bam. This is exactly the same setup, but in reverse from the one I had in my little work van. So I'm waiting for it to feel like it got a little sticky. Sticky isn't the right word, it's a stiction. Medium speed. Let me try to answer some more questions here while I'm sharpening, so I'm not just rambling. Ed, those are all done at about 16 degrees. Yep. I do that for a couple reasons. It's the angle I've chosen to be my optimized angle. tends to be lower than what most knives are already at. And they can handle it. If it's a heavy duty knife, I'll come up in the angle. If you go any lower than that, you definitely get into the chippy area, like Shuns for sure chip at 14 degrees. So 15 to 16 is my sweet spot that covers every knife. Now if it's a heavy duty pocket knife, I'll tip it up and I'll get 2 degrees more per side. So it'll be, instead of 16 degrees per side, it'll be 18 degrees per side. It'll go from there. Okay. Okay, strange neighbor.
I know.
You want a hug?
Who are you talking to?
Talking to about 30 or 40 people I live stream.
Oh no shit. Sorry.
No shit. See ya. You want to be on camera?
No?
Okay, bye. Have fun, Mr. Kirkland, HK. And he, Ed asked, so I'm just giving the information. I'm not. Charles, I see you. We see you. Charles, come back. The other benefit to having the angle guides fixed and fairly repetitive is that the next time I see that knife, it's going to come in, it's going to go on that same angle guide at that same angle, and it's going to remove material at the apex at the same angle, so you're not grinding off more material to get to the edge. You come in and you're at the same angle, so you should be minimal material removal. Excuse me. And that's the idea anyways. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. So I just messaged him to come pick up his knives. Perfect. And we'll put him down here. What do we got? Do another little quick batch. Yeah, I'm not saying that that's the, the only way or the best way or anything. I'm just saying that I think most people would agree that you probably don't want to go too much lower than 16 degrees. I mean, technically a sushi knife or something like that, you could. And most people eyeball it, right? Like my good friend Elijah says, there's many ways to get it done. And the truth is, it's a chunk of metal, and you can make it as sharp as you want. And somebody is just going to go take and scrub it on a whetstone or scrape it on a rock. Trying to show you the stone damage. Not damage. It's ruined. That word gets kicked around a little too much. It's kind of hard to ruin a piece of metal. I mean, the heat temper thing, sure. Unless it's turning brown or purple, you're not ruining that. So I'll just take this and I'll cut in the clean bevels right here. Feel how my belt's holding up. I've done 70 or 80 on this one. Let's go ahead and swap it out. Looks like we got about 30 guys in with us today. Guys and gals, sorry. I think we've had the fog. We get this volcanic fog in the air and it really messes with me. Not too bad there, bluegrass. I've done a few. Welcome to the party. I did actually did a whole series, 8 sushi knives. Those came in. That was pretty fun. Okay, so we got our P120 Cubitron. Trying to decide what I want to do. Some of these look pretty scraped up on the sides. I'll switch you guys around here. There you go. Yeah, all new lighting. I realized that on camera that this area just seems very dark and dingy, dungeony. So apologies. It's not as bad as it appears on the camera, but we're gonna light this whole place up, which will be cool. All right, so here's my. It's winding down because it didn't have a belt on it. So there's, you can see all the scrapes. Yeah. So we're just gonna, this is gonna be the value added portion of the program. You know, especially if it's a customer that isn't aware of the quality of work you do. And I'll usually stop right at the gratins, but to demonstrate for you guys. So there's the scratched up edge. And it's not showing up. The other side is more scratched up. And then I satin polished to about here. It only takes a second. I can see it because I got the light reflecting underneath. So these guys aren't paying for a full restoration, but I can give them a really nice shiny. It definitely highlights the work that you've done. So the whole knife is all worn and it's been used. Then you take that first half inch, you make it satin polished, and you put that new edge on it. If you see scratch lines in the steel, follow those. That little bit of, sorry guys. Everyone okay still? bluegrass, I would go with the little buck tool, which is the second one in my lineup here. You could go with this one here, which is the, he's asking, Bluegrass is asking for the low price option for 1x30. This is a tank, and it's variable speed. It runs about $200. Nice. The other one is about $140. Not variable speed, not as powerful, but clean and smooth and quiet. I still love the 3-frame. You got this giant area, you can get in behind things, no problem. It's functional, it has dust extraction. You don't have to mess with motor controllers failing. The V-Mors, man, they're just getting a second coming here. A lot of people got them and then decided that they didn't like them, but a lot of people like them. I had one 5 years ago and the motor controller died. And I didn't like that it kicked dust all over the place, and so that's why you've never seen me really using them. Yeah, I did do a video last year. People like to point that out. Well, I got sent one for free 5 years after everybody else was all on board, and I said, yeah, it's a good machine. But I've taken that video down since. I just don't feel like endorsing it. Some other YouTubers that really are pushing the machine, the angle guides for it. They got it tilted back, and then the angle guide's tilted, and then so the angle guide's almost like a table and the dust collects on it. These, the dust don't collect on them because they're almost horizontal or almost vertical. Speaking of angle guides, I personally redesigned the swing arm yesterday, and we have a new order coming. Pretty excited about that. A new version. It's got a little bit more of a clearance over here, and still the same basic idea. I'm working on a new version already. We got some different thumb studs potentially coming in, low profile. Yeah, Michael, the buck tool, little guy, with or without the wheel. So the curry guide, as we call it, I guess, is the
What's up?
hey, what's up, boss?
Much. Just gotta get them touched up.
Little touch up for the fishy time. Cool. Let me. I just got finished.
We shooting a video.
I do live stream every Tuesday,
Oh,
so keep you off over on the side there. No, we do. I got 30 or 40 sharpeners, and they come hang out with me. I tell them what's up. They ask questions, so it's like a question answer and a hangout kind of thing. And next month I'll be teaching at the National Sharpening Convention, and so a lot of the guys want to talk to me now about what they can learn at the convention, and we were just talking about equipment. And yeah, it's kind of a big deal. I feel really lucky to be connected in. You know, like anything you do,
That's the one up in Vegas?
That'll be, my show will be in Vegas next year, but there's one other group, National Sharpeners Guild, and they have the best thing, guys. The guys that are all my best friends are all the instructors, and the guys kept saying, you should come over to this thing. And they turned the corner. They decided to get some new management, some new advertising, some new marketing, some new teachers. And so I'm teaching 4 classes. Each class is 3 hours long.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And we got one full class on safety. I'm talking about like even the part, like everything's got safety. We know how not to get hurt. Getting hurt and being safe, that's actually a great line to put at like the beginning of the talk, right? Because everyone there is kind of guys. We all hang out. And girls, sorry, girls. But you know, like not getting hurt is not the same thing as being safe. And breathing the dust.
You know?
Yeah, or just long term. I mean, you're a knife guy, you know. You'll learn early on. You don't cut towards yourself. I'm not even taking these.
After a while, I started using cut gloves. I was like,
One of the other guys made fun of me because I'm the safety guy and I'm wearing flip flops. Like you, I mean, actually, makes it just a little quicker.
Oh, shit.
That's the truth. Is when you're wearing flip flops, you're thinking about safety all the time. How these holding up for you?
Good.
Nice.
After a while, I don't know, maybe at least a month.
Yeah. And you put them to use. And you like the edge we're putting on, the bitey edge,
Yes.
the slicing.
I like that. As soon as it touches the flesh, it's cutting.
That's the main benefit of the edge leading. Yeah, I just kind of repeat myself. That's the other reason why the sharpening process goes so quick. It's because it's at that same angle. And you gotta use a steel, right? Or a rod. Ceramic or diamond? Yeah, that's the way. And then at a certain point you start chasing it higher and higher, and then yeah, that's right. I can hear this one getting, it's ready for a swap out too. One of the reasons I start at the tip and go back is because then the heat doesn't get all transferred up to the last little bit. When you start at the tip and come off, you minimize the amount of potential heat into the edge. Not that it really makes a difference. It also makes my process quicker because I go coming to and from. Yes, sir. So did you see the Lahaina 3-year celebration thing? It was just a few days ago was the anniversary. It's been 3 years. I still remember it. Oh, me and my wife both started crying.
Not just Lahaina, it was the whole fucking island.
The whole island, I've been here, most of my adult life.
Crazy.
And the rally, man. Everyone, pickup trucks, going to the War Memorial, dumping them off.
That was nuts.
And then almost immediately they put up the fence so nobody can touch the supplies. They're like, what? FEMA?
It's for the people now, I don't know.
And then because I had some different business, but bars and taverns, the biker bars. The bikers were like, fuck that.
Yeah.
We're taking stuff to Lahaina.
A lot of people did. What do I owe you?
25. They weren't. We need baby formula. We need food. We need medicine. The epilepsy medicines, and
That's the guys I felt bad for, was all the ones that needed their fucking medications. Like, holy shit, yeah.
That's the best part about it, because I'm a country kid. You watch these guys go, oh yeah.
We'll take care of that. Perfect. I'll see you again.
All right,
Thank
buddy.
you.
Aloha. All right. Yeah, 3 years to the day, just about. Woo. Nice little bit of work there. See, people just come in and go, stop and drop, and we send them out. How's everybody doing? Yeah, Michael Webb, the nylon wheels are on their way, and like everything else. So what happened is we got swamped at 4th of July. You know, everything just keeps growing. We keep ordering more and more, and we got slammed so hard at 4th of July that, and then I think there's some shipping delays too. It could have something to do with the boats in the world and all that. But we have 15,000 belts. We had an emergency shipment flown to us, which was, we just got that in Friday, and that got some of the belts back in stock, the main ones, Cubitrons and Trizacs, and we have 15,000 belts all coming. We have all the nylon wheels, a huge stock of them all coming. The orders have gotten so big they have to come by boat, and so it takes them, let's say, 6 weeks to manufacture. It takes 6 weeks to go by boat, because it has to go to, you know, California, and then it has to come here. Some of them are made overseas, so you have to, it takes time for the products to get here. The diamond wheels are all in stock, and we've already got, so once things are in stock, then our goal is to keep a 6-month supply on the shelves. So here's our sad little nylon wheel section. We do still have some 120s, and we got just a few of the 246 inches. We have a couple. Maybe the website doesn't even show that they're available, but that's a 1.5 by 8, 600. Then we have some of the 1,000 grits, but these should be all filled up, and then all the belts will be filled up. You see the little pink tags is where we're empty. We still got 10,000 belts. We're just missing a few of the key ones that everybody needs and wants. What else? We just got in brand new belts that are replacements for some of the ones that were bumping. I think their machine failed on them. And these are the same exact belts all of the places have. So without mentioning any names, we all get the same leather belts. I'm part of the collective, and now they're back. So if you did have a leather belt that you got that was defective, I've tried to reach out to everybody and get them replaced. We have over 100 belts that my son hand sorted, and they've sent us out the replacements for those. Michael. Start to see the same things more than a few times. Such a great tool. Take this out. Michael, next question. When did you switch from the felt wheel as the last step to the leather? The felt wheel, I swap things around just to keep myself fresh in my own techniques. And I went from the felt belt to the leather wheel. This is still the same leather wheel. And then just for right now, I went back to just my little baby cardboard wheel. I love my cardboard wheel, and I'm still trying to figure out how to design a product that could be made that could work for people. So if somebody else steals my idea, you know they were watching this video. Never had to worry about that stuff before, but recently there's been some different landscape changes in the sharpening community, and So we're just going to keep trying to do our own thing is the main idea. All right, so I'm just going to take this and 80 grit it and then run it on the convex. Yeah, we got some stuff coming up, but I can't tell you about it. Down back, down back, down back. Hit it with the deburr step. Yeah, I probably shouldn't even mention that. But I ain't, some of these guys are kind of creeping on me here. And it's just not the way I'm built. We started, it's been 10 years ago now, when there wasn't a 1x30 variable speed or slow speed, and we came up with the steps in the process to convert them over to the Penn State motor. And I had the wheels made for the Penn State, and just as that happened, Penn State said, we're discontinuing they used to make a $130 DC motor with a bulletproof controller, no reverse, but that was the idea. And so then we came up with the idler upgrade that we had custom manufactured for us. The air platen, which is right over here, the air platen there, that is the first product that we haven't manufactured ourselves that we are distributing. Everything else has been custom created and made by myself or my son. And so we're pretty proud of that. It's kind of a cool feeling to know that the things, like even the nylon wheels, are a custom density. I tested all these things myself. And so I had multiple tests done, and then I determined what I thought was the best way to go. Now you're seeing a lot of people use the 200 grit diamond wheels. Well, we tried 200, 400, and 600 and figured out that 400 and 600 were burning the edge. And an 8-inch wheel goes third as fast, 25% faster, is that right? Ed, you there? I'm trying to find it, Ed. Hold on. Ed, let me just go back up and take care of the questions. Ed, for the angle guides, go to the website, click notify me, and you'll get the automatic email. Please. So our nylon wheels are not the same as Scotch-Brites. For one, Scotch-Brites are twice as expensive, and I think their manufacturing process is a little different. In essence, yeah, they're all kind of the same deal. The problem I found with Scotch-Brite and some of the other ones you get off of Amazon is they just wear down too quickly, and that's because they're not made with a certain hardness level. You've probably watched me use that wheel over there for the last year and a half. and I've never swapped it out yet. This one I've swapped back and forth, but that's just because I'm trying the 1000 grit or the 600 grit, and I'm just comparing them so I can give you guys an honest referral. The other thing that's different with ours is that we're using a different type of abrasive in it that is less toxic. Most of them come with silicon carbide. And the other stuff seems to last longer and work better. Does that, sorry I missed your questions. Of the little chat screen is only like that big, even on the computer here. So it's different material, same effective results. I mean, Scotch-Brite probably, when you look at what a Scotch-Brite belt is, it's a nylon, a woven nylon abrasive material, and then they put the abrasive into it. Sorry. And so it's essentially the same. Bluegrass is asking if the a bench buffer for the nylon Scotch-Brite wheel and the leather wheel need to be low speed or high. The honest truth is you can use either. For satin polishing, I kind of prefer the faster speed, but for stropping, I prefer the slower speed. And for the burr removal, if the wheel is going faster, it's more likely to create more burr as it'll remove the heck out of a large foil burr, but it can also create a little bit of a burr. And I find the slower speed, when I've looked at it under the microscope, we got our microscope right here. That's all right. How you doing, sir?
Good.
Yeah. I'll take them. Thank you. How's life? Good. Nice. Thank you. You know, a lot of what I say is also just my opinion as well. I kind of come from a school of thought. People say people get really caught up about the machine when at the end of the day it's just a motor turning a belt. You know, and the technique matters. Edge leading, edge trailing. The speed can matter for temperature. You got your speed, your pressure, and your you know, how fast the machine's moving, how fast you're moving, how much pressure you're putting on it. For heat concerns. But there's a lot of machines that are motor turning a belt. You got Kalamazoo, you got Bucktool, you got Rikon, you got Vevor. They're all motors turning belts. Veal, if I didn't say it. Here's one I haven't seen in quite a long time. Beautiful. One of my very first early jobs was regrinding one of these that had been savaged over time by a chef. Beautiful. So we'll try and actually match that angle. Or perhaps, so I can see where the light's reflecting back on it. This one's a great one just to, so this is where Cliff slows down a little bit. It came in a box. It's got a mirrored shiny edge. It's a single bevel, and it's got a weird bevel. Did you guys see the weird bevel? I've been calling it a weird bevel, but it starts at 0. Yeah, it's weird. The actual cutting edge, you can see it reflecting in the light. That's all flat. It's flat up to there. What the heck, dudes? I'm not making it up. Right to there. So the bevel on this knife only goes to there. Well, we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna do a little modification to it. That seems a little goofy. All right, he's calling that a pig knife. That's the pig knife. I wonder if that means he's like, yeah. Absolutely. Ed, yeah, you're right. But I love sharing information. I love it when I have information that is based on my own testing, my own experience, because I stand on pretty firm ground in my own heart, about that. And at the same time, I never want to appear, like my way is the only way kind of thing. And some things are just more true than others, but people can definitely have their own beliefs. Yeah, it's a big many roads to the top of the mountain sort of thing. So what do we got here? So this one needs thinned, and there's just nothing I can do about it. They're dull. They've sharpened this thing with whetstones all the way down to the cladding. So if the cladding was a quarter, let's just say quarter inch on each side, they've sharpened that edge down, 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 till it looks just like that. So there's just nothing but cladding, and the whole top edge is thicker than a $50. I don't know if that'll show up on the camera. So I got to do a little bit of thinning on that one. Let's get the simple ones out of the way. Simple, but also has a little recurve, has an elf shoe. You guys know I love elf shoes. See that extra little pause up at the front? Elf shoe gone. Safety glasses on. It's hot in here today. It's muggy, and so my glasses are fogging up on me. Down and back. This is a nice contrast to the very nice sushi knives and the ones that I've done before. Now you're watching me go slower, apply more pressure. Because the damage is severe. Okay. So my bevel is a little wider because my angle is a little lower. And I brought it back to here, where it was over here originally. And I'm just going to stop right there. Hey there. Sorry, my doorbell broke, so I need to do it. I just need to put that there. This is nice and cool up here. You, sir, I didn't recognize until I saw the knives. We've seen each other before.
Yeah, oh yeah, with the other place.
How's life treating you?
Good.
We set them all out. And every one of them now is razor sharp.
Nice.
And did the bolster on that one again. rough spot, I think. It's minor, nothing major.
That's more like this in the dishwasher.
Well, in fact, I see one, but that's okay. Beautiful piece. Yeah, the dishwashers. Nobody likes the dishwasher.
Get the bell out of the way.
But I couldn't figure out which ones went where. That's beyond my technical skill level.
Well, you made them all last time, so.
I did. I made every one of them, didn't I? There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, I haven't been here since you moved here.
Oh, okay. Well, we, the other location, I put my lifeblood into that place, and we got bumped from there, which is the nicest way I can say it. When the air conditioner died, I mean, I had the whole windows covered with banners and everything. It was an amazing place.
And they didn't rent it for a long time.
They didn't rent it, well, because the air conditioner didn't work. And yeah, it was really. I moved in like I never wanted, like a business guy would. I wanted to move in and build a successful business, which I did. And we had an amazing, the parking lot was always a little tricky. The nice thing here is we're at the back of the bus. Nobody messes with us here. And once you find us the first time, it's not too hard.
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy.
And the AC crushes here, so I'm very happy with that. There's nothing worse than trying to get the AC to work.
Yeah.
Savage, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70 dollars. And there, is it? Here with you.
I have that bag.
Oh yeah, my bad. Your bag is my bad. There we go. Thank you.
You just bring it up over here.
Yeah, I'll give you the beat keep and the light will come on. A little volume discount if you the business. Let's get that. Such a happy with the world. Perfect. Excellent. I love that.
I've had my car stolen one too many times.
Yep. No, I gotta start doing, I mean, for the longest time you couldn't, and now I've just recently, I've got a Samsung, Galaxy 25 or something. It does it. The more layers of protection you have.
Yeah. Yeah, these guys, I got them from somewhere, and they call my wife back when I lived at the bank. And she said, did they call you? I'll hang up now.
We do a massive, quite a bit of activity, and Amazon and other things. And I don't think you could literally keep track, but we know, when you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir,
I
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hey, how can I help?
My wife came by yesterday, she dropped a bunch of knives off, and,
Okay, Lisa, I'm guessing?
Lisa, yeah, and then, she forgot to give you guys this one.
Okay,
She sent that-
I can knock it out, it'll only take me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, I can pay for the whole service, whatever.
Perfect. Because you did entrance before.
No,
Okay. Well, we try to make sure everyone, so I did some shine up on them and give them a little glow. Is that what the kids call it now? They call it the glow up?
yes.
You gotta have the Riz. Something. Whatever. True story. We were out at Conopoli yesterday, or this last weekend, and I watched a kid trying to talk to another kids. And I'll tell you in a minute here. You got 2 minutes? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. When the serrations are brand new, you can just do that little thing that I just did there.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, these are very aggressive serrations.
Yeah.
Those are crazy. So give a nice, almost a mirror polish on them. And then these are all looking pretty good. And just leave it at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 40, 10, 50.
You don't happen to have anything I could?
Possibly I got a little box for you.
I could have.
Yeah, there's a good way to do it, just for future reference too, is I tell people bring them in a towel.
Oh, the towel would be smart.
Just like it doesn't have to be like a beach towel, but just any little towel's fine. Yep, that's a nice deal. And you're on your way. I'm just gonna set these in. But be careful with the points are all pokey. Everybody's razor sharp. Razor sharp. And set them in. Just tuck them in the little corners.
Appreciate it, yeah.
There you go. And we'll run you down over here. Boop, bop, boop, bop, boop. And then ignore that, and then touch your tap her hair. I did a software update, and now everybody gets the option.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Appreciate it. All right.
Take it easy, man. There we go. Okay, where were we, guys? Before we were so rudely interrupted by customers wanting to come get their knives. Oh yeah, we were looking at these. So we did these 3. Sharp right. Hit those clippers, man. Woo. Oh no, Gooch is here. Gooch, get out of here. Maybe they make different machines. You know, Luke, appreciate you. Also, I appreciate all your comments online and everything. Really do. Yeah, you got to get that 1750 RPM. Or variable speed and turn it all the way down. Running the blue Scotch-Brite today. Like it. Ooh, got it. There we go. Okay. Pretty sharp, pretty sharp. So there's the, I did a quick satin polish on it, and then that's not showing up. Bevel, but I tapered it back to about here. Remember, before it was up in here. Still not sharp all the way to there. That's just the weirdest deal. But main thing, if this is what he says he's using it for, a pig sticker, that's why you want that to be the pokey point. All right. Mission accomplished on that. But we've got bigger problems. We got bigger problems, people. Nice. So 180, that's a slow day for Gooch. I'd love to see Gooch, man, running a brick and mortar store.
Hi, how can I help you?
Speaking of which, I just jinxed myself, which I deserve for trying to make bad jokes. Because I got another customer coming in. Hi! Another customer. And here they come. Hey, I know that guy. Another professional chef. Yes, sir. The other guys will come in on their day off. I'll check before I show on camera. Hey, sir.
Yeah,
What's going on?
not much. Same old, same old. How about you?
Live streaming. I got 30 or 40 of my buddies all hanging with me. Just a
Couple for you.
Just a bunch of us dudes and girls. I said a bunch of dudes, and the girl went, "Hey." I went, "Oh, sorry. I mean, you're kind of one of us." She went, "Hey."
Get to wipe that one.
So touchy.
You need.
Beautiful.
Let's go with. Got those an extra one today.
Check this out. So it's not supposed to be flawless, but I did a regrind because it was so thick, fucked up, you know. And the regrind, I went through every belt I had, and that was the side effect.
Oh, that's nice though.
Hell yeah! I mean,
Yeah, that's
and
good though.
then I actually tried to buff it,
Uh-huh.
and the buffing wheel had a little piece of something in it, and so the buffing wheel
Look at that.
did that. But that's
That's nice.
not bad.
No, I like that.
You know, but the problem is that will stick to food.
Oh yeah, I've had that a couple times before.
You know, so it looks so. But that was
These ones used to do that a lot at first because they had a little bit more, or like,
yeah.
I think it was down here actually. They had a little bit more touch to it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those little guys there.
Yeah.
That one's a little dirty. Sorry.
We're
about
keeping notes.
that. No, you can take it off.
Are we? Is it there? Is it holding it together? Or?
No.
All right.
I had it on there just so. Actually, I don't even know why I put it on there now.
All right. Let me get.
There you
Let's
go.
give you the full tune-up. Got a couple Tajiro K-tips, some of my favorites. Tajiro K-tip. We're gonna put the thinning one off to the side. We'll do that in a minute. Day off?
No, on my way in.
Oh shoot!
Yep.
All right. Well, we won't hold you here. We'll get them done real quick.
Oh, no worries. I don't go until like 2, so we got time.
All right. We were just at the Marriott overnight.
Oh, yeah?
We went to Longy's for breakfast, and the bartender went, sorry, the crew didn't show up today. Are you for real? I said, who is that? I probably know him. And he went, yeah, right. And I went,
They're like, no, probably.
literally said the kitchen crew didn't roll in.
It's my first time working at a hotel, but it's crazy how it's
rather than regular restaurants, you actually had to have like a reasoning or like tell the chef and have a good reason why you don't show up. Hotels, no, they run off the point system. So you can just call them and be like, hey, I'm not coming in today. They're like, okay, you got 2 points taken off. So like if the whole kitchen wanted to and everybody had the points, everybody could just call out one day.
They didn't have it.
No repercussion. Yeah, it's crazy.
That is crazy. So that was Longies. It wasn't like early breakfast. We were trying to get brunch. You know, they had the typical eggs Benedict and some. You know, we were hungry.
Yeah.
They're like, sorry, they didn't show up today.
See, it's crazy that it's crazy.
I looked around. There wasn't even like a waiter or nothing. Like none of them.
It's crazy that can even happen. Like I said, working at a regular restaurant.
Well, and also peak season in summer. The place was packed.
Packed, yeah.
Honestly, a little too packed for the Marriott experience.
Yeah. Should be dying down within a month, I think.
It felt more like the Carnival Cruise Line, you know. It was,
Well, there is a boat here, yeah.
Marriott, it's like everything else. Just the prices didn't go down, but they doubled the occupancy.
Yep.
People were going down to the pool at 6 a.m. to throw out their beach towel.
Yeah, to get their spot, yeah. It's crazy.
To get the spot. Mailman. Hey, thank you. That's it today.
That's it. This thing is a light one, huh?
Auntie will be back tomorrow with the full load.
Oh, there's the light.
Those are the ones that went out from yesterday after the mailman came, and Aunt Lilia kept dropping the orders out, getting ready to go. We got in a pretty bad situation. We had a huge sale at 4th of July, which was only, 4 weeks ago now. But we sold out of stock on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And like running a restaurant or anything else, when you're out of...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. So we had to fly in an emergency order of products, and then the big order is coming by barge because it's so heavy.
So it takes
3 months.
Yeah, I was gonna say. And then usually when you're out of stock is when everybody's looking for it, yeah.
And so it is incumbent upon me to make sure we don't run out of stock. So I got 6 months worth of stock coming.
That's good. So it doesn't happen again, huh?
So you put it on the shelf and you immediately start ordering again.
Yep. Just for the layover time.
And immediately start ordering a 3-month supply because it'll take 3 months to get here, and you should have 6 months on the shelf. So by the time it gets here, I'll still have 3 months supply left.
Crazy, I got a plan so far ahead out here.
Really, I'm getting ready to put a big board on the wall saying when I ordered, when it's supposed to be here.
Yep. So you can try to have a better keeping up with it.
Because we have somewhere close to 400 products now that we sell.
That's good.
Yeah, I know.
That's good.
And we keep on, and every one of them is a useful product.
Yeah.
It's not good when you don't have
No,
them.
for sure.
No, it's painful.
That's that catch-22. It's good because you obviously sold it all, but the bad because now you have nothing.
You know, the only thing, the saving grace to the whole thing has been the community really has been standing behind me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I tried sending you my executive chef. He was asking, do you do blue steel?
Oh, yeah.
I told him, I said, I think so. I said, he does everything down here, but he was asking me.
No, specifically like Japanese white steel and blue steel is
Yeah.
what he's asking about.
Yeah, I'll tell him the blue steel white.
Yeah.
Because he's the exec and he's got all kinds of stuff. And same as me, he's like, I just don't have time. Sometimes I need to be able to get it done, you know?
I've done several today, that where he sounds like the true blue whetstoner guy.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're scraped and scuffed up. Those are the ones that I especially love to give the satin polish because they can't figure out how you do that.
No, for sure. Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, you got the when you give it the buffy buff, which I'll give these a quick buff for you.
Ah, thank you.
Hey there, be right there.
No worries. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Crazy how 10 seconds on that Scotch-Brite wheel can make can just make them look like they're ready to, like they're right off the showroom floor. Bam, 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 and bam.
Yeah, this thing came in handy. I used it a lot this week.
Yeah, I bet. So, oh, that's right. That's your new one.
Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $40. That's your thermopin. I know you're a pro. Yeah, for the beads and things. There you go. That's your time. Yeah. Oh, I mean, my background's all sciencey, anyways.
Yeah.
So I learned 2/3, 1/3. That's how I learned.
Yeah.
Look, I told you that, right? When I was cooking in a sourdough salmon shed at age 12, it was, how do you cook salmon? They go, well, 2/3, 1/3. And what about halibut? 2/3, 1/3.
Yeah, we do.
Steak, 2/3, 1/3. I'm like, I can figure that out.
Yeah.
What you here for some? You got something for pickup?
I remember to bring my blades
Oh, okay.
from my clippers.
Thank you, bro. I'll
bet.
see you in about a week or so.
See you next time. Safe trip out there. Say hi to all my buddies for me.
I will. Like I said, I'll talk to my exec about it too and see if he wants to come by and try you out.
All right. Yeah. Anytime. You know, that's what we're here for.
But we talk him into it.
We don't want to take away anybody's love and passion, but if they need a reset,
Yep.
then they can go enjoy their life all that much more.
I will.
That's the way. Cheers, bud. Give me just a second. We'll get this tuned up for you.
No worries. I just finally remembered to bring them in.
Uh-oh. Got my...
I got a crazy question for you.
Sure.
How about one of those plug-in lawnmower blades?
Electric lawnmower blades?
Uh,
You know, there's a place in town over on Lalo, Equipment Rental Ltd. The guys that sell the Honda weed eaters or the they got the real lawnmower blade grinders.
oh, they do. Okay.
Yeah, I can do them on belts, but excuse me, it takes about half a belt to do it. So
Oh man, I don't do that.
yeah, so
Okay. I mean, it's a piece of junk anyway. Just one of those plug-in ones.
well, and that's why they've got the special tools for grind. You know where I'm talking about? The guys that do lawnmower repair. They're right behind the old Midas muffler kind of, or the old discount tire. I think it's now.
Oh, I know those guys. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, they've got a full shop. That's what they do for lawnmowers.
Yeah, it's just a yeah, a little electric plug-in one, but definitely the blade is jacked it up. I'm just trying to bring my
Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, if there's something going on in your life that doesn't end up in our dump for no reason, that's I'm all for it.
That's true too. God.
I gave a guy a cooler that had a crack in it because I thought I was trying to sell it. And then I went to clean it to give it, to give it to the guy. And yeah, a little crack in the top. I'm like, oh man, I can't show these coolers. It's got a little crack in it.
It's got a crack.
or anything. So it'll hold the ice, but you know, it's got a crack up top. And it's like, here, if you want it for free,
Nice.
you can have it. I'd rather if someone use it than it goes in the dump because I'm not going to use it. And so he was super stoked. He's like, yeah.
Take it if you want it, no charge.
Exactly.
Love
I
it.
drove it up the food land, dropped it off. He's like, thank you so much. I'm like, no, you're set, man.
Love it.
I didn't have to go pay to throw it away.
Love it. That's the way to play.
Yeah.
Give it a little back to somebody else. And
Yeah, he could tell, I mean, you know, man, he could use it. You know,
there you go.
driving a.
A lot of guys wouldn't. I mean, we've been fighting it too. Just the clutter, the constant clutter, dude.
So much. So much.
Even moving to a new home and downsizing, and then we put all the stuff left over in the closet. I looked in a big room.
Yeah.
I looked in there and went, oh yeah, 5 more years I'll
I won't touch any of it. I won't look at it. I won't pull it out for any reason. Oh, and then I'll pull it out when I'm gonna go somewhere, and then I won't bring it anyway because I don't like it anymore.
I mean, I got some childhood memory box. I think every boy's got one,
We've all got that. Yeah.
right?
And that'll stick around forever. But
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah, there's the stuff from 6th grade or
oh, yeah.
whatever.
Like, oh, that was like
Yeah.
cool. Like I was like,
And then you got your Christmas decorations. And then we've got 3 mattresses that my wife wouldn't let me sell.
oh my gosh.
And I'm like, well, why do I have these mattresses? Well, they're good mattresses. I'm like, "Oh, we don't need them.
What are we gonna do?
We got 3 rooms and 3 beds. And
Right?
then I got 3 more mattresses that'll be here for the rest of my life.
Right.
I'm gonna put just a little tape on the front edge,
Okay.
just to cover that. And just,
Oh,
you know,
yeah, front edge. Okay, yeah.
and you can feel it.
Oh yeah.
And so that's the better, I do my own is actually, ready for a tune-up. They last 2 to 3 months for me, and then it
I've
starts.
never.
Then it starts
I've had these for I don't know how long. I've never sharpened ever. So I'm super stoked.
$10.
So we are also we got 10 ones for you. Or not? We get 20. Let's see. 7, 8.
What's your shirt say?
Oh, Soja. It's a band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got it. Like soda.
It's funny you asked though because my wife, I really enjoys my wife, but I get up so early.
Yeah.
I just put on whatever comes out the drawer and I'll look at it.
Yep.
And half the time she's like, "Do you know what you're wearing?" I'm like, "What? A shirt?
I'm wearing a shirt.
You're wearing stripes with patterns or whatever." She's so bad.
Oh wow.
Whatever.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That's awesome.
My pleasure. Let me know how it goes.
I will for sure.
Let me know if you need anything.
I will for sure.
Look at this. I'm getting mail orders now from the mail.
There you go.
Oh, sick.
We started doing some videos basically based off of a lot of this work right here, and he does an auction. So I'll bring it. I'll do the repairs, do the tune-ups. You auction them at very reasonable prices.
Start at $1.
I kept you off. You're not on camera.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a face reveal like later this year. It's gonna be a very big disappointment, but
No, but
I started them at $1. Can't go wrong with that.
no, that's it.
Something.
And-
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and so these get basically, like we were just talking about, e-cycled.
Yeah.
So a lot of them will be, these are beautiful, by the way, but a lot of them will be broken tips. So my channel, I started posting the videos and doing the repairs, the channel started going up, like,
Yeah.
Instagram's at 8,000.
What were we at before? Like half?
160.
Oh damn. Oh wow.
No.
And it's
I
all
don't
organic.
really-
It's not like promoted, pay for
No,
click
it's
stuff
just,
either.
it's just people,
Best.
I can go look at the feed, and it's like, follow.
Yeah.
Everyone's just jumping
One
on
organic
board.
like you
Yeah,
were.
come on.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah, it's
I
organic.
actually cleaned all of these and even lustered them up, so that's why they look probably exceptionally
They,
nice.
they look very lustered. They look
Not
ready
that
to
one,
go.
just the one with the Mike Carter, the G10.
Oh, there's the broken
it's
tip.
you know what it is? It's interesting enough that anyone that's ever had any tool of any kind is like, hey, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're not gonna, we're gonna respect his privacy there, but I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to.
no, I'll let you do your thing.
Thank
so
you,
much.
bud.
Take care.
Take care.
But this is my guy that does the auction,
Hello.
and we are gonna do a couple repairs live on camera, because he wants them back, so that they can go, well, they go on the thing.
Friday, yeah, Friday.
This Friday. So we just did, we did some kitchen knives, did some bigger stuff. I got one to thin still. Probably won't get to it today, because I'm approaching lunchtime. And how many are we gonna do for you? All these?
6 or I could grab them all. Yeah, just do them all for you real quick. Oh, I was gonna say Thursday pickup for, okay.
Or,
Whatever you
well,
want.
let's
How
do.
much is in the bin? It's probably, I think, only 2 or 3, or is there more?
Ah.
I don't even know what's in there, man.
All right. Take a picture, just so we have a reference.
I should start doing that, honestly.
Mhm.
All right, a couple more.
See, and then these are basically the dirges of.
Oh, that one. Oh, you took the serrations off?
I did.
Oh, look at that.
Because they were gone.
That is, no, this looks amazing. Look at that.
It's actually going viral right now.
That is sweet.
That video is going viral.
So I was gonna say, like, to pick everything up on Thursday, but what do you wanna do? It's all up to you, honestly. I don't care.
Yeah, I can do these real quick for you.
Whatever you want, sure.
You know, part of the thing, you'll see so you took some time to polish these.
Yeah.
Let me do these 4 for you, and then I'll do these on Thursday.
I can just come back Thursday for all of them. Wanna do that?
Yes, yeah, let's do that. Cool. And this little 4 thing. So what the word on the street is that you can send this to Buck.
You know, I just, okay, what have you heard?
So I Googled it and,
Yeah.
and GPT'd it, and they'll charge you if it's not warranty and it's actually been human damage, they'll replace it for you for $15 or so.
Yeah, I heard it was very affordable, and I heard Buck warranty is apparently like one of the, if not the easiest or like most lenient.
It'd be interesting to see.
I saw a video of somebody who got replacement blades, and I mean, it looked,
It'd be interesting to see what that replacement blade.
and it's real quick. You wanna, if you're busy now with your live stream, like we can do this on Thursday, but I brought this. I don't know if you had that black oxide thing.
I do.
But when I heard you mention, I'm like, I have to figure some. I've been looking
I
for.
don't know the
It's like Listerine. What is that?
black oxide solution for
Oh,
steel
wow.
turns raw steel into refined black.
Oh, so you have to just like soak it then.
Q-tip.
Really?
I think so. Mhm.
I got like 10 that is like just waiting to be tested on, so it's cool. Just the keys, okay.
Yeah.
Can I see this over?
Yep, yep, yep.
There's steel and iron. Let's see what we do. No direction with it.
You just paint it on.
Okay. I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. And if it works, then I'll divvy up some more.
Yeah, cool, thank you.
Of course.
All right, so I'll reach out on Thursday.
Okay.
Thank you, Cliff.
Thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Here's the stuff we're looking at. People were asking the last go around. I haven't used it yet. Maybe we can try it on one of these pocket knives right now. So it's a black oxide solution. It turns raw steel into refined black, fast professional black finish. This was suggested to me by somebody else, and I haven't tried it yet, so maybe we'll try it right now. Yeah, Ed, that's right. Sorry, guys, I haven't got my feed going here. Sciencey stuff. Yeah, the machete is for the coconut chopper guy. All right, let's do a couple pocket knives, finish this up. Just for the fun of it. If you guys want, I'll finish this one off with a regrind like I did the last few weeks. So when you got a thumb stud in the way, just tip it up a little bit. Don't cut into the corner of the belt, but angle your knife. There's a black one. A little bit of a elf shoe on it. Got the tip back. Nice and gentle. Perfect. Basic Kershaw. Forget the name of this one. See how I tip it up? But my thumb is still holding it flat on the angle guide. There we go, clean cut. Really nice bevels on that. That's why I like using the angle guide and the 1 inch. I just feel like it's a good way to go. Broken tip. First thing I check with the broken tip, put it in. There's nothing exposed, so I can choose to go up or down. Ooh, I like this little guy a lot. I like that one. D2 steel. Feels like it's on bearings. Oh, Daddy got a new knife today. And this one I am going to bring up. Just going to blend the whole thing together. Yeah, I could have come down too, but it's a nice looking profile. Really good feel to it. Yeah, super grippy. Oh yeah, like that. That's a little chicken dinner winner right there. Might have to do a little work trade if you'll let me. Busy day today. You guys got to see quite a few customers coming in, which is pretty cool. Some people are just listening in the background and they're not even paying attention. I can't believe that. A little bit offended there. I'm kidding. I am kidding. I'm surprised as many people show up as they do because I figured we all got to work, but I appreciate you guys coming along. Woo! So we started out the day with sushi knives from one of the top sushi restaurants. Then we had several chefs. A guy that does commercial fish for a living. They all love the bitey edge, man. That slicey edge. That's what we're looking for. You can do a mirror polished edge, but it isn't going to give you the same quite result. Gorgeous. We put these away here. Love it. And put these right here. Those. sharpen and polish. Oh my. It's a full set of Kramer. Zwilling Kramer's full set. Probably never been sharpened in a long time. Holy cow. Got the patina on them and everything. Well, that's a thing. He's down. Ooh. There we go. All right, let me check chat. I gotta do a quick, I'm gonna just do a quick regrind on this, I think. How's everyone doing? You still hanging, everybody? I'm going to be wrapping up here pretty quick. So any questions, I'll try to get to them. If you got them, I got them right here on the screen. Hopefully. Okay. So once you know that you can go up through a grit progression and get a beautiful mirror polished result, it makes it so you're less likely to be afraid of the heavier grits. The heavier grits, especially when you got a chunk of steel that's that thick, it's just going to cut your time down. Not trying to put a secondary bevel in it, but I'm trying also not to scratch up where the writing is. When you look at the knife and the overall thickness is that thick, and that's going into the handle, you're not going to be able to change the profile unless you thin the whole knife. My job isn't to reshape this knife. I want to make it functional. But this knife was thick. Look at the spine. This knife came from the factory with this thick ass spine on the back of it. What I'm trying to do is get rid of where that secondary bevel is. This is where the flex of the platen helps. And the air platen has a little heat dissipation factor to it. Really helps. Okay, that's all there is to that. I'll show you the results before I jump on. 50 grit grinds though usually look pretty rough. But you're literally hogging material off. So I was focused on this part from here to the edge and keeping a nice clean taper. And then we'll come up a little bit. Perfect. Love it. Getting right down there in the bottom. Like we discussed on the last one, I'm still not going all the way to the edge though. And the reason for that is once you go to the apex, then the actual edge will start to get eaten away and you'll change your profile. Okay. So if I just take these off of here in the order that they are here, I should get to that's A3. We're not going to go do the full mirror this time, you guys, but I am going to take it up. So this is my A160, fairly worn at this point, but it still keeps rocking, so I'm going to keep using it. You have to start paying attention a little more to the heat. Satin polish. That's one step. That's the 100 grit. Tried that. Still just a little scuff in there from. There we go. There we go. Well, it looks like I lost quite a few people, but that's okay. I think, Ed Sutherland, I think it is like cold bluing. That's exactly what my first thought was. But I've tried that, and that leaves more of a blue finish. I saw Bill's Knife Sharpening. What size wheel is the red wheel? The red wheel is a 8 inch by 1.5 inch wide, 240 grit, and those will be back in stock, which is the next question from Cosmic Taco. Appreciate the question. The nylon wheels are on their way. Currently floating on a boat somewhere in the South Pacific. sometimes the very last thing I'll do is I'll bring it back for one more, because I end up touching it and get my fingerprints all over it and everything. I'm not touching the edge, I'm just getting the side. Beautiful knife. Just very, heavy duty. That's literally its job in life, is heavy duty. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna set it in before it gets damaged. I think they'll be very happy with that. A little extra thinning on top. These are the last ones right here. I guess we'll just wrap it up together if you guys don't mind sticking around. I'll finish them up on camera with you. He says as he walks off camera. There we go. Getting the work done today, that's for sure. Okay, I'm going to take these all off over here. There we go. So depending on the item, I'll pick which Scotch-Brite belt. Belts and flat surfaces work really well together. And so here's a great example. I've got a red Scotch-Brite. There's a, they asked me to clean these up and polish them. So just so we're aware of that. I'm not going to do the handles. I mean, if you want to pay me to spend 3 hours to buff and polish your handles for you, that's a whole nother deal. Everybody's different. Okay, so before, after. Usually I'll see it on camera for the first time, but a little bit more just to hit on the edges. The wheel is going away from me. You'll never see me put an edge even close to being pointing towards the front of the thing. Even if it's a 1/4 inch away. There's no reason to do that when you can just turn the knife around and come the other way. And then do that. Then to smooth it all out, I'll do that. And then you'll get a uniform satin polish. But play around, like this is what happens if I just do it with the belt. And then if I come over, maybe I don't want to get rid of the words there. Maybe I just go lighter on that. Yeah, they're still coming off. Very, very rough. fiber, got my finger. This one's discolored and stained. That's a medium satin polish. I'm not sure what they want me to do with these. You can try and clean them up a little bit. You guys see that all right? I guess so. Not even in camera. There we go. Scissors, always make sure you hold on to both ends. Never let anything fly loose. That'll kill you. When I have to open them up, I'll hold on to both ends carefully. Try not to grind on the inside, but I just lightly Scotch sprayed them. Just give it one quick pass. That was red, now I'm going to do blue. Just real quick. The reason why is the red can be a little bit harsh on the scratch, the satin polish scratch pattern, but the blue tones that down quite a little bit. You can even go to gray if you want, but I think that'll work for right now for these ones. Cool, cool. Almost done, everybody. Thank you for the 20 people still hanging around. Yeah, I've done it. I've got all the different stuff. Oops. Throw my chair on the ground. Yeah, that's a great idea. You know, that I've done half of the truth is that many of the things that I do that have been really cool is they don't make it to YouTube or Facebook or any of that, because you got to figure that I'm not showing you everything that I ever do. a lot of it I try to share, but some of the most amazing magic tricks that I can remember, nobody has seen but me and the customer. Low-hanging miracles. It's a good feeling. Weird that these would smell like candle wax. You guys ever notice that? Whatever, you know, whatever these things cut or whatever they did last, oftentimes that will linger. Like almost like a memory on the blade. You ever sharpen a knife somebody used to cut fish? You know. Woohoo! Home stretch. Lunchtime for Cliffy. Look at that high carbon. Just what Ed was talking about. Those fine orange sparkle lights indicate high carbon. And that just means they're prone to rust, prone to taking a seriously nasty edge, prone to getting a patina. This one's super flexy, a little bit flexy. Woo. There's the tip. Right there. This one's so dull. But even after all that, and I put a bevel on it, that bevel is that small because the sides have been tapered down to almost nothing. Amazing. If you don't already, I encourage people to start to feel the taper off. This one disappears into the thinness of a sheet of paper. Other ones feel like they're jumping down off a street curb. For real. Very light. I'm letting the knife bounce in and out of those weird serrations. Essentially putting a micro bevel on the bevel side. Yeah, they do. Onion, yeah. Lisa, later. Lisa was one of the first ones to get in on my sharpening training program, and she has got a very good eye for attention for detail. So she gave me a lot of pointers on how to make the whole program better, more clean and concise. I had a lot of grammar errors, probably. something like this, I'll take up onto the wheel. There you go. I know. Cut test. Fun way to end the day here. I really appreciate you guys hanging out so much. Tuesdays are a busy day and I can get all my work done and share cool stuff with everybody. Have a good time doing it, and I really enjoy it. That was the last of my batch. It's 12:30. I've got a whole bunch of mail to go open up. Looks like lighting, and I think I've got some customer mail-ins for sharpening. People have wanted me to do the tip repairs and stuff like that quite a bit. So that's been kind of cool. Get some new energy going in, some new flow of stuff, and some exciting new projects. And I'll be recording those, and then I'll share those up on the channels and up on the social medias and stuff. Check and see if there's any more questions or anything before we go. I know it was a long one today. I appreciate everyone hanging. Hopefully it wasn't too boring. Appreciate that, you guys. Appreciate everybody coming and hanging out with me. Hopefully these are fun. I mean, people have said that they do just enjoy more of the casual hanging out sort of thing. And hopefully it's, you know, I try to keep it spicy with just a little bit of information, like I'm teaching all the time. Apparently I'm in teacher mode all the time. But regardless, you guys, I appreciate everybody. And you guys, I'll see you on the next one. And if you're in the neighborhood, I'll see you at NSG in Kansas City, Missouri next month. And if you're in Utah, or if you're going to Blade Show West in Utah in October, hit me up, send me a message. I appreciate it. I've had a couple people reach out to me already, and I really appreciate it. Let me know if you're going to be there. I look forward to talking to you guys then. All right, you guys. Aloha. Have a great day. You.